accomplishing your goals is a form of self-care, you have to stick with it. Hi, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Sinia. I create videos on becoming our best selves. And today I'm going to talk about how to actually achieve your goals. I know we always have goals that we want to achieve. Sometimes we just need a little help to actually arrive to the main goal. Depending on how big your goal is, you're going to break that up into smaller goals and you're going to give yourself a certain amount of time to achieve that goal. Today, I'm going to use the example of starting a small business. This is just going to be the example today. Obviously, you know what your goal is. For a small business, you need a mission statement, product or service, a logo. You need to come up with your brand. To break this up into smaller goals, you're going to give yourself a week to create a logo. And then you're going to give yourself a week to create a mission statement. And then you're going to give yourself about 2 weeks to research and develop the product or service of your small business. The reason for breaking up your goal into smaller goals is because sometimes at the beginning of a goal, especially if it's a large goal, it's kind of hard to know where to start. You get a little bit of analysis paralysis when you're just looking at your goal and you're like, oh my goodness, like I wrote all of this stuff down, but where do I start? Breaking up your task into a timely manner brings me to my next step, which is to plan with urgency. You notice in my example, I gave 1 week for the logo, 1 week for the mission statement, and then I gave 2 weeks to research the product or the service. I did this because some tasks are going to take more time than others. However, you don't want to give yourself too much time because that gives you time to criticize yourself, to procrastinate, and to just really actually not complete the task because you just gave way too much time and there's not creating a sense of urgency in your brain. This is going to actually help you do more of the doing and less of the planning to be able to achieve your overall goal. So it's going to feel foreign to you to push yourself outside of your comfort zone and to just really hop right into your actual journey of your goal. That's honestly where the magic happens, babe. You need to just jump in to achieve your goals. And sometimes if we give ourselves way too much time to think about it and way too much time to talk about it and all the things that are not actually actively getting ourselves through the journey to reach our goals, it's already becoming too much. Once you've gotten used to throwing yourself into your goal and doing it, the nerves you feel will actually start to go away. This will actually just start to bring confidence. You will also just realize that the ideas of your goal start to flow. Your brain will start to figure out how to make things easier. You will start to love it and start to actually enjoy the process. Once you have accomplished ABCD, which would be your logo, your mission statement, and researching your product and service, then don't forget that you have to continue to create smaller tasks to be able to build on that. You just want to stay consistent in completing tasks, building tasks, planning, but not too much. When you're giving yourself these times, you want it to feel urgent. For the third step, you want to make sure that you're rewarding yourself throughout the process of this journey. When you create the logo, the mission statement, or the product, now you're going to reward yourself. And it can be something small. You can just remind yourself, I'm getting through this. I did that, like it was nervous at first, but look I'm already a quarter through my goal into actually being able to set up my business. So I know I used a small business as my example for this video, and I just kind of felt like that was just an easy way to break it up. But say you do have a different goal, which is maybe starting a YouTube channel or starting your fitness journey. These also can be broken up in baby steps. For example, if you wanted to start a YouTube channel, you would break it up in the fact that you still need a brand. So start small. You need your username. You want to start with the email that goes for your YouTube. You want to plan what kind of content you want to put out. So that's an example of creatively trying to produce content online. And if you wanted to start your fitness journey, it would be to plan out the days you can go to the gym, plan out what gym you're gonna go to, plan on what it is that you want to see the results for your body. What is your goal for your body? What do you want to make sure that you're eating? Plan out an eating schedule. So those are just some other examples on what it is that you can use for planning. Your goal is non-negotiable. When you make this plan, when you make that schedule, you have to stick with it. When you have this goal that you wrote out this long list of plan that you're gonna do this by this time, you're gonna do this by this time. Once you wrote that down, you solidified it, you sealed it, you're good to go, you're on that plan, you're on that journey. One day you might get a call and it's like, you wanna hang out? If you decided that Tuesday is the day that you go to the gym, meal prep, or you have to record your content, come up with your logo, you have to remind yourself, no, we can hang out either after you're done with this, or we can set up another time this weekend to hang out. Random hangouts, random outside things, wanting to take up your time unless it's an emergency, it just become a no. And a no is a complete answer. You have to allow yourself to say no to some things that sound fun in that moment. You've made that commitment to yourself. Hey, I want to achieve this goal. And the same thing with work, right? Like if you had to go to work to pay your bills and someone wants to hang out with you at 8 a.m. on a Monday or have coffee with you and you have work at 8 a.m., you're going to say, no, I have work. And that's the same thing with your goal. It's going to be like, no, I have to create this, or I have leg day today. I have to do this, but I'm free Friday night. This really allows you to schedule your time in a time that's gonna work best for you and your goals and in your future. Just remember that accomplishing your goals is a form of self-care. When you are actually giving yourself that plan and you're sticking to that plan and you're accomplishing that plan and you're actually being disciplined to say, no, I can't go out today, I scheduled time for this. This is a form of self-love because you'll look back at it and you'll be like, wow, like I achieved that. I did something that wasn't required from me, from anyone outside but myself. And you will honestly just feel your confidence soar. You will literally feel so good about yourself because you really did finish that and no one else told you to do that but you. We live in a world today where literally we have to go to work. We have to pay bills. There's just so many things in this world that we have to do. So when we can actually pick a goal and it's for us, that really does something to our confidence. It makes our mentality so much better when we are doing those tasks that we have to do. I keep putting quotes have to do because honestly, you really don't have to do anything you don't want to do, but there are consequences for our actions if we don't do certain things. And for instance, if we don't go to work, then well, you're not gonna have any money, and that's a consequence if you find that as a consequence. Everyone has different consequences in that sense. So this is why I definitely wanted to make a video on achieving our goals, because it really does so much for us. When you look back at the end of your life, you're not going to feel like, damn, like I should have did that. You're gonna be like, damn, like I did that. And that's what we want. That's what I have for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If there's anything else you'd like me to make a video on, or if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I will see you next time.